So it's raining again. I'm wondering how well you can hear me. Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna rain today. I was just so, I don't know, the weather's just been so weird, even for here, that I guess I'm just trying to roll with it. I don't know. I didn't even pay any attention to the forecast. So, that would be forecast, not Fordcast. Yesterday I planted some seeds out, which I think, you know, it'll probably be okay. Yeah, I don't, I guess I'm naturally a cautious person or something, so I only put out like a couple seeds here and a couple seeds there. Just, you know, not, other than like maybe some of the herbs and flowers and stuff. Those are things I did basically put like all the seeds out. And thunder, that's cool. It's gonna sound cool later. So I transplanted, I'm trying to think, I'm still just like, I don't know, just stuff. Totally distracted by the surroundings. All the wet. It's not too cold. It was very warm last night and yesterday, so, and when the rain came in, it came in really soft, and it wasn't bad like humidity. Sometimes when it's been warm and it starts raining, it's pretty, no, it felt pleasant. I shut the windows in the house maybe an hour ago. Like, it's just started to chill a little bit, but it's not even cold. It'd be cold if you're wet. So back to what I was saying about the plants. I moved some zucchini and some like sugar snapped peas. It said like sugar daddy or something on the thing, so that's what I was thinking about. I put those in some different places, and then I had my tomato plants that are just right on the other side of this thing for me. There was more of them that had sprouted up than I thought, and one of them I thought it was like just a forked one. I was going to wait till it got bigger and decide which one to cut off. Well, no, there was 2 plants there, and they're pretty well established. So what I did was I gently pulled them up and I put them in some other smaller containers, and I can see them from here. And as of right now, they look okay. So I'll probably, if those keep going, I'm gonna give them away to somebody in my family, since you know, it's pretty easy to grow a tomato in a pot and stuff. And there was a couple other newer ones that had popped up too from some seeds that didn't germinate as soon, and I pulled those up too, but they're smaller, so I don't know. So I might have 4 plants to give away. That'd be cool. I gave away some different squashes because whenever I was starting seeds, I came out here with my kids, and you know, I wasn't like rationalizing. And I did intend to give things away, and there was some stuff that I don't even know exactly what it was. Like, I know it was in the squash family, but I'm not sure what kind. And I have some more of those starts too. When I'm not sure how they're doing, so I didn't want to give them away yet. But so I gave away some of the peas and the zucchini, and I planted some for us. And just an experiment. there's a strawberry plant. But an experiment with the peas and some other things. I got some cinder blocks in our yard, and I tipped them up on their end, and I'd put some seeds in there, and some of them taken. So I have some different tomato plants growing in the front yard, and I strategically did, excuse me, a hybrid variety that has little bitty bite-sized fruit, because I thought if I plant some stuff out there that the kids could try right off the plants, and things that produce a lot so they could handle, you know, them taking it. So that's where I put the peas, and just along the fence. Some of them I'd put right in the ground, and others I put in the cinder blocks. I dropped some other seeds in there, I can't remember now. We had put sunflowers along the inside edge of our yard. We'd put sunflowers and a couple other things, and the sunflowers were the only ones that had come up because we did it early while everything was so warm, and then after the cold snap, nothing else has popped up yet, and I don't know if it will or not, so I put a few more things out there. We'll see, like okra. Yeah, I thought things that grow up tall and produce their fruit up, well, not that you can see my hand, but you know, since the dogs are out there and stuff. And yeah, now the zucchini I planted that out in my garden. That was the first thing I put in my garden site out front, and I did, the seeds that I put out were a bush bean, and then, excuse me, a pole bean. And those are some different, unusual, colorful varieties. So I was like, this is gonna be cool. And I did the climbing pole bean in the back here behind my strawberries, and the bush bean I did out in the front. I think. Maybe I just said that backwards. I took pictures. Since I don't like, I don't know if other gardeners just remember or if they write stuff down right when they do it. I've tried to write things down, but I forget. I don't get all the details in that I need, and moving forward, there's a lot of uncertainty. So I've been trying to take a picture of the seed packet where I put it at. So, one more thing. What was it? The eggplant. I've never even had eggplant before, and I was just browsing through all the seeds that they had, and I saw it was a Turkish orange eggplant, and it, you know, at a glance it kind of looked more like a tomato in the picture, and I thought, I read the description and the way it said it was like great in dishes, and I thought, why not? You know, I eat a lot of stuff that I didn't eat when I was a child, so peppers and whatnot. I just thought, it's gonna be kind of lame if I just made all this video and the rain's too loud. So, on that note, I'm gonna end it. So, bye. I could hear this as soon as I stepped outside. Just play it already then. Okay, so it's a little cooler out here than I wanted it to be. Oh no. Okay, somebody, I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention because I am looking at, yeah, my garden here. I put out, which I said before. Hey! No, do not bark. Snuck up on my dogs. Who might have been the ones. Get off me! Don't do that. Anyways, I have a plant I have to put back in, and I don't know if I want to put it right back where it was. You stop it! Everybody calm down. I'll be back. That's a plant. That's where it was supposed to have been. Oh, pan over here. Look at all those saplings that gotta come up. And there's the other one. Trying to decide if I'm gonna put it back where it was or in a different spot. Got it slightly just as good spot, I guess. So, because I don't know if I'm gonna share the video I just did. Quick recap. It's kind of chilly outside, and I was not happy with what I discovered that one of my dogs did in the garden. I put out just two zucchini plants, and they came out here and they are, one of them's fine, looks great. The other one, the dog dug up, and it looked okay still, so I replanted it and actually moved it down a little bit. But whenever I was out here putting it in yesterday, the day before yesterday, now I don't remember, past couple of days, right? So when I was out here, she was sniffing around right there. So there was something, I don't know, she smelled a grub or what have you, but yeah. We will end up having some wire around this so that, there it is. But anyways, so that doesn't happen. Just hadn't done that yet, and I thought, well, you know, these need planted. They're just zucchini. What's the big deal? And then I also realized, like, you know, I like zucchini. I'm like, yeah, a lot of people get overwhelmed with it and stuff, and I don't want that many. Then I remembered how much I absolutely love zucchini bread, and I will bake up a storm sometimes with breads like that. I just made a bunch of banana bread and sandwich bread and 2 loaves of artisan bread. They're like personal size. They have herbs and sun-dried tomatoes in them and stuff, and I find a recipe I like, and then I just change stuff up to make it suit me, I guess. But anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to come out here and check on those and kind of finish things up so I could actually post a video, because I haven't posted any in a while. And I'm sure you can still hear the rushing. It almost sounds like somebody's, you know, coming up the driveway or something, and it's the water at the end of the drive, and then again behind me. And that's why sometimes when I talk about flooding, people who actually know me and whatnot, the creek is on the other side of that field. So you see this tree line, you see that tree line, you'll have to flood that whole field and then come up before, even before it got to our house, which on Ray's foundation. And so it's very, very annoying, but it's not hazardous for us. Definitely something though that I think about. I'm like, you know, just on impulse, we like to drive around and look at stuff for sale when we see a for sale sign. And one property we looked at, it was, like I said, totally on impulse because we could not afford that in the near future. And definitely at that time, because it was probably like, it was at least a year ago. And there was a really rough creek crossing, not a low water bridge, like if you went through the creek to get to this house. I'm like, no, I don't like it. I do not. I don't like it because I'm pretty sociable. Even though I like living out in the country, I like people. So there you go. And yeah, it's so nice out here. It's also really quiet, and the sound carries. I can hear the road. Not a big fan of that. Just making an observation. So I am going to say goodbye, and because I know I've already talked a whole bunch, and this is going to be like the longest video I've put up. But then again, hopefully the rain cooperates so we can actually plant some more out here. Maybe we can get this fenced off and get more plants in it. That would be really cool thing to do this weekend. Yeah, as things stand, I think that just got moved to the top of the list because other stuff we wanted to do is being flooded in. It's not really working out, and so we'll have to just wait. And yeah, so